All right, welcome everybody to this week's episode of Mouse Minds. We are here live. Michael is, I can't see where Michael's at. It's too small. My screen's too small. Michael is, I cannot see. Where are you at, Michael?
I am home in the freezing cold of Florida.
No, it's your background. Your background. No, you're supposed
Oh,
to play it up like you're there.
that's Wilderness Lodge.
That's what I thought. I just
Yep.
can barely, it's so small on my screen. I can barely see it and I can barely see you. Oh, no, now I can see it bigger.
There we go.
Okay, I
Very
found a way
nice.
to see it bigger. All right, perfect. So Michael is at Wilderness Lodge. If you hear people yelling for ketchup in the background in a little while, you'll know why. Um, but on this week's episode, I wanted to talk a little bit. I know we touched a little bit last week on Imagineering and the wonders that they create and some of the things, ride vehicles throughout the years. Um, we want to make sure that we talk about the contributions that they made not only to it's crazy to think that a company that builds amazing parks can contribute to society in a way that is not theme park related, but Disney has in so many ways. And we'll talk about that on this week's show. And Michael, I'll open it up to the floor to you first because I always hate going first as I'm the host. I feel like it's weird. When you think of Imagineering, what do you think of?
It's always, I mean, obviously you got to go attractions, but there are so many components
Mhm.
to the Imagineering. It's not just what you see; it's what you hear, it's what you smell, it's what it's the five senses and how they have to touch on all of that. You know, you go on a certain attraction, right away the smell comes to mind, or maybe it's your favorite soundtrack, and just marveling at what they can do and what sets it apart from just going to any other amusement park or theme park, and the first class minds that they have working on all these projects.
You're 100% right, and it's amazing to see them working on all these projects. And it's Imagineering. They they are. It is an assembled team. Everyone likes to think of Imagineering, I think, as this team that is just dedicated to Disney. They only love Disney, and they only love Disney parks. And I can honestly tell you from talking to Imagineers that and being friends with Imagineers that while their passion does lie with Disney to an extent and the IPs, it's not the same as what you and I would have per se as a fan. Their interests lie more in a lot. I mean, a lot of I know a few that just love theme parks. They love to create
Mhm.
because that's where they love to go. And I know one in particular that travels the country and goes to theme parks all over the country to get ideas for things at Disney, things that he likes, things like that. There's Imagineers that you know love movie making. There's Imagineers that just love creating things. So it's not that it's not that they don't love what they love Disney, they most certainly do. That will always be a thing, but their passions also lie outside, and I think that's a lot of the reason why we get the things that we do when it comes to I'm just adjusting my screen there. When it comes to the Disney parks and what we have inside the Disney parks and so on and so forth. So it's it's when you find out what those passions are and you can see what those Imagineers really enjoy, it really shines through in their work as well. So, um, we're this week we're talking about Imagineering and some of the greatest creations that they've created and their kind of role throughout uh, history. And Walt as much as he loved entertaining families, as much as he loved being Walt, and bringing families together, he enjoyed things like Epcot, like planning out a community of tomorrow. He was a futurist, 100%. It's so many things that
Losing you there, Robert.
or attractions or things.
And so while Robert is having a break, I also call to mind the. Oh, there we go. You're back.